Hello, everyone. I wanted to wish y'all a happy Thanksgiving. And I just felt like it was a great moment to share about scarcity and enough, there being enough. And when God created the earth and put everything on it, there was abundance. It even would have taken care of itself. The earth would have thrived without man having to toil to make the ground produce. And yet, what happened at the fall, we all know, was that the earth got cursed as well. But in that, God still said, be fruitful and multiply. He didn't say multiply to 2 million people. He didn't say multiply to 2 billion people. He said, just be fruitful and multiply because I am the God of enough. And I just feel like in this season right now, where we have these 3 months where we are, some of us got really sick the last 3 days, and I've been in bed flat out, just was thankful that I'm able to be at Thanksgiving. But we're in that season of introspection, renewal, transformation. He's moving us in, he's transitioning us. There's realignments and new alignments, and there's so many ifs, a lot of ifs or what could, how's this going to happen, and all of those types of things. But I think that the main thing that we can get caught up in is believing that there's scarcity and that God is not a God of enough. And he is. He's the God of abundance. So if he's shifting you, there's enough. And if he's saying you're going to go a new direction, he's got the plan. There's enough to find him on that road that's new. And so I just, as I talked about unity and diversity, I want to add to that today that scarcity keeps us from moving together. It causes us to want to hold on to what we have because we might be afraid there might not be something better ahead, or there might not be enough ahead. And with the world structure that we're looking around at, there isn't enough. It all seems like it's going to hell in a handbasket. And this thing isn't working, and this thing we need to pray about, this thing we need to do. And yet God is saying, can you lean on me as the God of enough? Because if we will really be thankful today and look at our lives and where we've come from, he has been the God that's been more than enough for everything we've ever had to go through, everything that was a blessing and abundance, and every time he took us through a valley that we thought was a shadow of death and that we wouldn't come through. He's always the God of more than enough. So my heart for us as we move forward in this new adventures that God has all of us on. We're all shifting because he's shifting. The change is happening because he's changing us. He's bringing us into new developments and new things that he has for each and every one of us to express for his kingdom. So in that movement, I would desire that today, not only are we thankful for the family we have, for the friends, for the connections, and in the spiritual kingdom that we work together with. Some of those family connections to me are sweeter than my own natural family, because they're just that much more intimate. So in that time of thanking God for family and for friends and all those that we love, can we begin a process of saying, God, I want to move forward this day knowing you as a God that has more than enough, and where I cannot no longer live my life out of a place of scarcity or being fearful that there won't be enough for me, or there won't be enough for my ministry, or there won't be enough, whatever it is, because he is a God of diversity. So there's enough types of intercession that call his heart. There's enough types of prophecies that are prophesied out that call his heart. There's enough kind of leaderships that are diverse in how they lead that call his heart. There's all types of worship that calls his heart. So in that place of you realizing that your God is more than enough and desires to give you more than enough, it will begin to shift the way we see ourselves, and no longer will we be so focused on ourselves and the scarcity, or living in that place of fear, and we will begin to desire for others to have more than enough. There's something about in the enough, you look out for others more than yourself. But when you're in the place of scarcity, in that place of holding on tight to what you have, afraid that it may not be there, that's when we begin to focus in on ourselves. So I just bless every one of you today to live this day forward in a place of abundance and a place of more than enough. And Lord, we thank you that you are taking us into environments, into people's lives, into structures that you're going to allow us to demonstrate your kingdom and show others that, oh, we serve a God that is more than enough. So I bless each one of you today, and we'll talk soon. Okay, bye.